Yes, it says we are live. Hello, hello again. My name is Greg Jacquin. I'd like to welcome Miyuki Furtado to my stream this evening. Hello, hello.
Hey.
How are you, sir?
How are you? I'm well. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Hanging in there. I'm getting by with the music, as much music as I can, as you can see.
I'm loving what you're doing. Sounds great.
Good. I'm glad I could have you. I've been a fan of yours for a few years now. I was actually rummaging through my house trying to find a vinyl that I bought off you at the Irvington Farmers Market a few years ago.
Oh, yeah.
I don't exactly know where it is. I have stuff kind of all over the house, so I was going to hold it up and everything, but I couldn't find it. So yeah, I've seen you play a bunch of times, and I like how you've evolved over the past couple of years with the bass drum and playing solo. I really enjoy that. Appreciate it.
Cool.
How'd that come about? How'd you start doing that?
Essentially, the whole project was like a solo project. So after my daughter was born and I had left my last band, it broke up. I just started writing songs, when she was a little itty bitty thing, and I would write songs between her naps. And that's sort of how the very first Divining Rod songs came about. My old bandmate, Jen Rogers, turned me on to a lot of British folk stuff. And after a while, I combined that with my love of country music, and this Divining Rod project sort of evolved from there.
Yeah, it's cool. I definitely am a big fan of it. And then, so how about we jump right into it and have you play a song? Thanks.
Sure, I'll play a song.
I'm going to mute myself.
All right. So this is a song that's actually not out yet, and it's a new song called River versus Dam. It goes like this. I couldn't stop staring, I must confess. Looking so fine in that vintage dress. Remember the day that we first met? I was trying to drink and you were with your friends. Sitting in the dark and we're running fast. Swallowed by the moon till we're out of breath. We are what we are now, come what may. Like a snowstorm raging on an August day. Like a snowstorm raging on an August day. And it will come as some surprise as we hide from prying eyes, as we love what we lose, staying sacred. But the perfume neck and the small of the back, looking at me with your head in my lap. Not a word was said, not a compromise. In the song and letter I began to write. Well, we drink on the porch and lie on the floor and do what we do behind closed doors. We are what we are now, come what may. Like a snowstorm raging on an August day. Like a snowstorm raging on an August day. And it will come as no surprise as we hide from prying eyes, and we love what we lose, staying sacred, but feeling blue. that we first met. Didn't know how heavy that things would get. Hiding from the eyes of the lives we're in. Nobody knows, nobody understands. Well, these are the words that are hard to hear. Spoken so plain, it's crystal clear. He's the love of my life, don't you understand? And the river runs on just to spite the dam. And the river runs on just to spite the dam. And the river runs on just to spite the dam. And the river runs on just to spite the dam. Yeah.
Thank you.
Good, man. Fantastic. Great song.
Thank you.
It's got a nice high energy, I think. Everybody will appreciate it right now.
Yeah, it's the 20 cups of coffee I drank today.
That's a good one. What's that one called?
It's called River versus Dam.
Ah, okay, cool. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, you're from Baltimore?
I'm from Hawaii originally, actually.
Hawaii.
So,
Oh, okay, Hawaii.
yeah.
But
But I lived in Baltimore for a long time.
you lived in Baltimore, I think. Yeah, because I know you played. You were involved in the scene there in Baltimore. I've heard and I've seen some in your history. So, and I've played in Baltimore. Greg Connors and I went there for a few shows, and it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool city. I mean,
Yeah. A lot of creative people. I want to say there are a lot of people in Baltimore that they make art and music just to make it, and I think it's refreshing and it's funny. Often it's tough. It's like, full of character, and I learned a lot. I still have a lot of dear friends in Baltimore. So
yeah, it's a cool place. It's definitely welcoming. They make you feel like they want to hear you play when you play. The crowds listened and stuff. I enjoyed playing there. The only thing is the parking is really tough in the city.
Yeah, but we live in New York, man. That's like the capital of terrible parking.
Yeah, in New York you don't need a car, but I guess it's kind of different when you're on tour. You got to park the tour car somewhere.
Yeah.
So all right, I think I'll play a song now. I'm going to play "The Station,"
Sure.
which is the first song that I released.
Okay.
The first song that I recorded from my first EP called Hudson River.
Cool.
I think I'll mute you just so there's no feedback. I'll meet you at the station. I'll bring a change of clothes. I've been in such a fog lately. I don't think anybody knows. You've been running around in circles. I've been losing my mind. You won't recognize me, maybe. You won't throw me a line. I forgot what I was saying. where I was going again. I didn't mean for things to get so out of hand. I didn't mean to lose my way. But now I'm picking up the pieces. Some couple things that I misplaced. Starting again from the beginning. Oh, how I miss this place. Are we falling? Are we I'll meet you at the station. Yeah,
What's up, man?
that's it, man.
Sweet. Yeah, I remember when you came out with that song. And did you have a video for that? Is that true?
Yeah, that was the first video that I did. I did that one with Greg Janicone, the video production guy. If anybody's looking
cool
for a video after all this, yeah, it has some Hudson River scenes, me at the train station and down at Kingsland Point and Sleepy Hollow. So it's a cool visual in there with the words too.
Yeah, I like Kingsland Point.
It has to do with like picking someone up at the train station, so it just seemed like a logical choice to just do some filming at the train and on the train and whatnot.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. So that's that. How about you get right into it with another song, man?
Okay, cool. I appreciate that. So a bunch of these songs that I'm doing actually are not on the record that I have out now. They're going to be on a new record that I'm working on at the moment. So these are all songs from that.
Yeah, a little preview. Awesome.
Yeah, new little preview. So yeah. So I'm very psyched to be able to kind of do it with you. So it's awesome.
Thanks, man.
All right. So this next song is called it's a trucker ballad, and it's about a trucker that is trying to get back to the one that he loves. And it's a long, hard road. And this is for actually all the truckers out there still working in the middle of this crazy pandemic, getting supplies to where they need to be. So anyway, this is called Hands Off the Wheel.
Wishing I'm unreal, don't even know myself. Empty book on a dusty shelf, and keep your hands on the wheel. Staring in that rearview mirror, driving down a winding road, and carrying a heavy load, and the sun sinks low. I'm still driving through this steely midnight ramble, in case you never get this message. Lord, let me make it, please grant me passage back to you, baby. Back to you. Am I your alibi? Cover up the perfect crime. They can put me in the chair, but I do it again and again for you. Yeah, I know how it feels. Hands slipping off the wheel, pulling up the side of the highway, feeling like 100 million miles away. from you, babe. Late nights on your porch, talk until our lips are sore. Yeah, I guess we know the score, but hoping that it was so much more. And staring at the autumn night, the sun folds before our eyes. Have you ever seen so many stars, man? Makes you wonder about who we are. And the sun sinks low and I'm still driving through this steely midnight ramble. In case you never get this message, Lord, let me make you please grant me passage back to you, baby. Back to you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's another good song, man. Very cool.
Thanks, man.
Can't wait to hear your new album, man.
Thank you.
Sounds like it's
I can't wait to hear it either.
Do you have a home studio, or you got to wait till everybody gets back to work and you can get into a studio?
I've actually been doing some work from home, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, I've been working with a friend of mine named Brian Forbes, who produced my last record, and he has a place in Brooklyn, and he's a fantastic engineer and like a solid bro. And like an amazingly intelligent person. So he's, helping me. He's doing this new record with me, and we have a really good working dynamic, So props to you, Brian, if you're watching.
That's important, and that's hard to find. I know. I just started doing some new songs with an old friend of mine, Steve Esposito, who has a home studio, and he's really talented producer and songwriter. He goes by the name Driver's Seat in his recordings. So we had just started, and then boom, all this started. So now everything's on hold. And
I know, right?
I can't wait to get back in the studio. But I guess I should try to put together like a home rig or something to get some demos or just.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, it's important to keep working, It's like you try to, I think like songwriting, or at least writing in general, is like it's like exercise. You try to work out every day and try to write a little bit every day,
Yeah, and this might be the new reality for a lot of people, and at least for us for the time being, and for who knows how much longer. So
yeah, the foreseeable future.
Get used to it. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna play a song. Cool. This one's called "On the Rings." This one's another one about the Hudson River, and a friend of mine, Barbara B.K. Fisher. She's a poet. She wrote the words, and I just put the music to it. I add a little bit of words, but it's mostly her. This one's called "On the Moorings."
Awesome.
Some days there is shop, roof curtains that pull with or against the wind, or the wind from the north. You were never any good for me, but I loved you just the same. Even when you brought me to my knees, I still loved you just the same.
One day when it's too rough to swim, and the cumulus picks up a gale, stand barefoot on the moorings and read the river's spirit. You will come to know the river as you know a house, as you know a body, a miracle to move through. You are already waiting, expect a jolt, a shudder when your body immerses, when you transpose from land to water creature, what you once were, what you once were, what you once were. Yeah, man. Thank you. So I hope the sound is okay, and I hope the connection's okay. I know there's been with the Wi-Fi and with the whole world being online all at the same time.
Yeah, it's weird. It's I find that actually the connection gets weird like the louder it gets. So I've been actually trying to play quieter. I noticed like if you play quieter, it tends not to overload the stream.
Okay.
So, and which is hard for me because like I get all hyper and I get so, like swept away that I end up singing loud anyway. So
I do too. And I've noticed that this site and this app, the microphone is loud on this laptop. So
yeah, it's kind of crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a pretty good output, but so let's do one more song.
Okay, and, cool. So the last song I'm gonna do is a cover, and this is dedicated to Adam Schlesinger from Fountains of Wayne, who I just sadly found out that he had passed from this horrible, flu. And this one goes out to his family and to everyone. And I'm not gonna do a Fountains of Wayne song, but I'm gonna do a song by a band called Big Star, which Fountains of Wayne were greatly influenced by. And this is going to be actually, we're working on my band's working on a recording our separate parts, and we're going to be working on this song. Hopefully we can do it justice, but it's awesome. It's at the suggestion of the drummer from my band, John Malone, suggested that we do it. And listening to the lyrics, it's pretty appropriate, I want to say, for this crazy time that we're in. So anyway, I'm sorry.
Big Star has a lot of good songs that I've been revisiting their catalog. I like.
Oh my God, yeah, it's amazing stuff. And actually trying to learn this song is kind of a nerve-wracking because there's such an amazingly written song. I was lucky enough to play this show in this festival in Barcelona, and like me and like some a couple other folks in other bands were hanging out when we went to go see Big Star. And I remember Alex Chilton was saying like, oh, they just recorded a new record, after years of not being together. And he said, this next song is, a new song from our new record. I know it's new and you only want to hear the old stuff, but please buy the new record because you know what happened last time. So I thought it was pretty funny. But
speaking of that, your PayPal and your Venmo and your website and everything are in the description of the video. So please, everybody doesn't know Miyuki and Divining Rod, please go check them out. And here you go with a song.
Cool, thanks, Greg. All right, this song is called "The Ballad of El Gordo."
heart was set to live. I've been trying hard against unbelievable odds. It gets so hard in times like now to hold on. Guns, they wait to be struck by. At my side is God. There ain't no one who's going to turn me around. There ain't no one who's going to turn me around. There's people all around to tell you what they know, places they will send you. It's so easy to go. They zip you up and dress you down and stand you in a row. But you know you don't have to. You can just say no. There ain't no one who's coming to turn me around. Ain't no one who's going to turn me around. Ain't no one who's going to turn me around. Ain't no one who's going to turn me around. I've been built up and trusted, broke down and busted. They'll get theirs and we'll get ours if we can just hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Years ago, my heart was set to live. I've been trying hard against hard odds. It gets so hard in times like now to hold on. And just to be way back at my side is God. There ain't no one who's going to turn me around. Ain't no one who's going to turn me around. There ain't no one who's going to turn me around. There ain't no one who's going to turn me around. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Very nice, man.
Thank you.
So thanks again, Miyuki, for coming on. Tomorrow I'm going to do a few things. I got Dan Zlotnick in the morning. I'm going to do this show with him tomorrow at 11 a.m. Dan Zlotnick. Have you heard of Dan?
I have heard. I've seen Dan.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he's great. He's awesome.
He's another one of my favorites, and his new album is awesome. Hope he plays a couple of songs off of that.
Cool.
And then at 3:00 in the afternoon, I'm doing a live stream on Indie Band Guru Facebook page. That's Indie Band Guru, Guru.
Yeah, I know those guys. They're awesome. They're really nice people.
I'm psyched about that. They asked me to do a live stream on their page at 3.
Oh, cool.
And then tomorrow night, I'm going to be live on my page again with Alice Bright Sky. Alice is another one of my favorite performers from Westchester in the Hudson Valley. I think you saw her the other night on the Songwriter Showcase.
Yeah, I liked Heather. She was really good.
She's
great
very
voice.
Very nice person, and I can't wait to hang out with those people tomorrow. And it was really cool hanging out with you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Have a good night and stay safe, man.
Yeah, be well. Be healthy.
You too, man. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.